welcome to today's 5 at 5. I hope you are doing well today. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I'm reading from Romans 8, beginning with verse 5, and this is what it says. Those who live according to the flesh have their minds set on what the flesh desires. But those who live in accordance with the Spirit have their minds set on what the Spirit desires. The mind governed by the flesh is death, but the mind governed by the Spirit is life and peace. The mind governed by the flesh is hostile to God. It does not submit to God's law, nor can it do so. Those who are in the realm of the flesh cannot please God. You, however, are not in the realm of the flesh, but are in the realm of the Spirit, if indeed the Spirit of God lives in you. And if anyone does not have the Spirit of Christ, they do not belong to Christ. I want to go back and emphasize verse 5. Those who live according to the flesh have their minds set on what the flesh desires, but those who live accordance with the Spirit have their minds set on what the Spirit desires. As we read this, it becomes very clear that we have a choice on how we set our minds. What have you set your mind on? It's like tuning on a station to listen to certain music. What we have a choice. What is your mind set on? Is it the things of the flesh, or is it the things of the Spirit? What is your mind set on? And you may say, well, Kim, how do I know? Well, think about what you are thinking about. And that will tell you how your mind is set. But what I like about this is it says set, which tells me I have a choice on what I think about, what I pursue, how I spend my time. All of these things are choices, but they are also indicators on how we have our minds set. What brings you joy? What are you chasing after? It says the mind governed by the flesh is death, but the mind governed by the Spirit is life and peace. Are you experiencing abundant life? Do you have peace that passes all understanding? The mind governed by the flesh is hostile to God. Are you hostile to God? Are your choices hostile to God? The decisions that you're making, your life, how you live your life, is it contrary to the Word of God? Have you gone about to establish your own righteousness? For there is a way that seemeth right, but the end is death. Have you submitted to God's law? Because it says the mind that is governed by the flesh is hostile to God. It does not submit to God's law. Have you submitted to God's law? What He says is right. Are you submitted? Are you willing to submit? Are you willing to say, you know what, Lord, please forgive me. I know that it's not your will that I hold this unforgiveness in my heart, for you have forgiven me, a wretch undone. Have you submitted to God's law? It says those who are in the realm of the flesh cannot please God. Do you want to please Him? Do you want to please God? These are the questions we are asking ourselves today. I pray that you will choose ye this day who you will serve, and that you will choose to set your mind on things above. And so meditate on this word, and I pray that you will share it with someone else, because we're not here just for ourselves, and it is not just about us. We are blessed, and that is for sure. God has blessed us, and we are blessed to be a blessing. I pray that this has blessed you, and I do look forward to seeing you on the next 5 at 5.